Hey, so it's May the 14th, 2020, the first day out of lockdown in New Zealand from the COVID crisis. So it's a great day. So it's a Thursday. So tomorrow, Lyn-Marie and I are taking off to Lake Tarawera for a first weekend away on the boat for a while. So she's all here, she's ready to go. Master's down, you can see we've had it up for the last few weeks, and it's all ready to go, the boat. So we've got a few upgrades planned, and our first upgrade is the new name. So you can see here's our name, Blue, needs to go on the side. Here's the stickers. So we thought we'd do a little video. We're going to put it down the back here and show you how this goes on, hopefully successfully. Lyn-Marie's convinced that I'll be buying a second set of stickers and paying somebody to install them again probably, so we'll find that out in the next few minutes. Anyway, watch on. So I've watched 2 YouTube clips so far, so as far as I'm concerned I'm fully trained and ready to go, so it should be away we go. The name costs $40, so we'll see whether it stays at $40 or triples. Okay, let's get on with it. Right, so we're about to line up the name. We've decided it's going to go in line with the stanchion here. So let's pop it down. I think it probably about there seems pretty good. Don't you agree there, Lyn-Marie?
Yep.
Okay, so it goes there. So I think the first thing, a lot of other ones seem to be taping them up and that sort of thing, but I'm just going to peel off the backing paper. Right, very carefully. See now that the backing paper was coming off really nicely, apart from it stopped just here. No, we're away again. There we go. So I think the whole thing's going to come off quite nicely. So our backing paper's gone. So this is a little bit adhesive, but not too bad. Now we can pop it on. So I've already cleaned up the boat earlier today. So we just pop that on about there. We're looking pretty good there.
Yeah, I think so.
Right, it's holding up. And then we can grab our trusty credit card here and just push it slowly down as we go. So it's not a particularly big name, this one, so that's probably a good thing. By the way, I wouldn't consider this an instructional video of any kind. This is just merely an amateur doing the job. Just think of it like that. We've got a little bit of a ripple there that I'm not overly fond of, so I'm just trying to bring it over. Good. I think that is actually okay. So there's no ripples over the top of the name at all, no over the top of the blue writing, so that's pretty exciting. There is a couple of ripples up here, but I don't think they're going to matter once I peel that off. So make sure that we've got all the actual sticker itself is nice and solid on there, and that's looking pretty good. So yeah, so we finally named it. So how many months have we owned the boat for, Lyn-Marie? Is it about 7 or 8 months now? I think we've had the tattoo. And we really couldn't think of a name. So one of our previous boats that we had for a number of years and we brought up our children on, we called it Indiana Jones, which was obviously a bit of a take on the Indiana Jones movies, and we had a lot of fun on that boat. But it was a boat that we raised our children on, and we went on holidays. So as much as we loved the name, and when we sold it, the people didn't keep that name, they named it something else. So we wondered about naming this Indiana Jones, but it didn't quite represent the same sort of thing. It wasn't to us. It wasn't adventuring with the children anymore. It was more about just Lyn-Marie and I. So kids are growing up, and they sort of rather do their own thing than come boating with us these days. So their own thing involves cars and Netflix and all those sorts of exciting things that they prefer to do. Right, so I think that there is looking pretty good. You think that's looking pretty good?
Yep.
So I'm actually honestly not sure what to do next. So this is a bit of an unknown. So I guess we just peel and pray. Yep. Is that right? So
yep.
This is maybe the section 3, the peel and pray. Okay, so ready now for peel and pray. That's what I call it. So I'm gonna peel this, and I'm gonna hope that it actually peels all right. So here we go. So this is the moment of truth. If the whole thing peels off, well, not a best install. Alrighty, so well, so far look, we can see the B is actually staying there. That's excellent. So I guess we'll just carry on to here. Yep, that's looking pretty good. So far so good. So I guess the key thing would be nice and slow, especially when it comes to all the little lips and the bits where it might take the actual name part with it, which is what we don't want. So far this is coming off rather nicely. I'm quite impressed. I've never actually put a boat sticker on before, so this is a first for us. It's a pretty exciting moment. Not only are we naming the boat, but we're not just naming it, we're actually applying the name to it, and that's a big step. So this is obviously one of the blue hulled tattoos. It's a 2014, and it's interesting. You can see certain parts of the hull have got a bit of oxidization in them, so it's not a deep, consistent blue. It's got a few scratches here and there as well. She's had some pretty good use. So further down the track, maybe a few years, we've talked about maybe getting the whole boat wrapped instead of repainting it. Might, you know, the vinyl wraps now, they just do them as a paint job. So in which case, if I do that, well, I'll be redoing the stickers again. So there we go. That's the whole name applied. Done. Looks pretty good. I think I'd call that a successful job done. So one more thing to do, which is now the other side, and hope I don't stuff it up.